Okay, Y10, for this second half of question 1a, here they are telling us that clothes at 30 degrees reduces energy at least 40% compared, this is a key word that we need here, compared to washing at higher temperatures. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, this sentence means that we will need to compare 30 degrees with the highest or higher temperature. That means 40 degrees and 50 degrees Celsius. Now, as well, as you can see, they are giving to us a gap and it says a space for calculations. That means that you have to do some calculations. Okay, now there are different ways to do these questions. I'm going to do the one that I am finding more easy for me. Now, what we got is the equation for units of energy is energy times time. Okay, we have kilowatts and time in hours. Now, what is the interesting point about this equation is that if we observe this data, the power doesn't change, it's always the same, 500, 500 and 500. Okay, however, if you look at the time changes, okay, depending if it's at 30, 40 or 50 degrees. Okay, time is going to be changing. Therefore, I'm going to be focused on the time. Now, coming back here, energy, I'm going to say that is the same. And time changes. Okay, therefore, how I'm going to tackle this problem? I will say that the units at 30 degrees is going to be equal to 0.5 times 1. Okay, this is 1 hour, that is equal to 60 minutes. Okay, and that is going to be equal to 0.5. Now I got the units at 40 degrees, that is 0.5 times 1.5, and this is equal to okay, and units 50 degrees, that is equal to 0.5 times 2. Okay, I got 0.5 times 1.5 equal to 0.75, 0.5 times 2 equals to 1. But once that we have done these calculations, we need to compare them, okay, and see if we are saving 40% of the energy. Therefore, what are we going to do? As you have to compare 30 degrees energy used with 40 and with 50. How do we compare it? I'm going to calculate the percentage, okay, how efficient they are. What I got is units at 30 degrees divide units at 40 degrees times 100, that is equal to 0.5 divide 0.75 times 100, and that is equal to 0.5 times 100 divide 0.75 equal 67%. Okay, and if I got on this one, I got units of 30 degrees divided by the units 40 degrees times 50 degrees times 100, we got 0.5 times 100 divided by 1, and that is equal to 500. Okay, now we got these two results, and what they want us to discuss if is we are reducing at least 40%. Here, for 50 degrees, okay, we save more than 40%. Okay, we have used 50% of the energy, therefore we are saving more than 40%. However, here we save less than 40%. Okay, because we have used 77% and we need to reach that 40%. And you will need to write a sentence explaining why we are not saving at least 40%.